walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome to Nippert Stadium, one of the grand old cathedrals in the sport and home to the Cincinnati Bearcats. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Arizona State Sun Devils. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another. And yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia. Side is 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic that they get him on the ground at the 20. So Arizona State's offense will go on the attack first. It's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open.
Player and coming in this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Punts it out of the air. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. The Sun Devils are marching down the field. Here we go. Wants to throw again. Rushes on him. Got his man downfield. Breaks into the open. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Arizona State!
Well, in the modern era of college football, you're seeing more and more athletic tight ends. Like what you just saw right there. The defense had no chance covering that guy down the field. He makes them look silly on his way in for the long touchdown.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Cincinnati's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going, so it's got to be a team effort because then he can really be at his best.
After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Rides to back and leaves it. Got the first down and still on his feet. Open space at the 25. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Bearcats, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Right back to the well. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. Guys, let's chat a minute about Cincinnati. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting. 4-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive linemen. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
Now this defense could really use a stop on 3rd down as the offense has had its way. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Bringing it out. Pulled down at the